What's up, guys? So in the last video, I took some ideas from some old voice memos I had and came up with some guitar parts around those and just kind of record them just kind of as like little sections here or there. And now we're going to go ahead and take those sections that we have here in this area below and start to arrange them up here in the scratch arrangement. After I kind of put together the scratch arrangement, I'm going to give it a couple of listens and see if I can add things in other places to kind of help it make it more exciting. Because obviously when you put a bunch of riffs together like this, it's kind of, all static, it's going to kind of be like the roadmap, but not necessarily like the finished thing. Let's go ahead and listen to this. All right, that's a pretty cool intro thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and have that go first. And then I think that's just the second half of it. So we'll go ahead. And so far we have this. Alrighty, and now we're gonna go and see what this one. Listen to that. All right, let me drag that down here. I think that'd sound cool right there. Go ahead and unmute that. Let's copy that. Let's put this one. That's that other guitar part. What's this guy? Let's go ahead and just kind of jump. Alright, I got that. So go ahead and I'll just go ahead and mute that. Drag that here to the bottom. Push this one up top. What's this part? We already have that section already, so I'll go ahead and take that, mute it. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's that bridge section. All right, cool. So let's listen to what we have so far. So this is intro, going into the verse, going into like this little like heavier re-intro thing into another verse, and then into a pre-chorus and a chorus. So here's how that sounds. Yeah, that does not fit right there. So I got an idea. Let's see how they sound together. Those two fit together really nice. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and take these sections here and drag them. I feel like this would sound good over here. That pre-chorus chorus thing. We're coming up on a minute, and it's like, come on, get to the point, dude. And then we can do the do that, go right into there. And then we go back into that other section. All right, that's sweet. So I have a feeling it's gonna just kind of repeat that whole thing one more time. So we're gonna do here, copy, paste. I wonder how this sounds. Nope. So So I put this break in right here because when I'm gonna re-record all these guitars, and when I do that, I'll show you how I do that. Where I have the DI and my printed guitar track, because I like to leave options in case I want to reamp something. It's good to always have a DI in the session, so I can just be like, hey, I'm gonna take that and just try it with this sound or that sound down the road. Just good to have that. But when I'm doing stuff like this, it's just kind of getting ideas out there. So I'm not really even caring about like if the take I did was perfect rhythmically or whatever. It's just more so just trying to get like the energy of the part, like the general guidance, and then I'll go through and just kind of tighten up where it needs to be tightened up. All right, so let's listen to this intro. I feel like I need to do like a tempo change right there. That seems like a little too fast. But I'm gonna like change the dynamics there. I'm gonna probably put something, slow that down right there. Drag it back here because that's where the diamond's happening. I don't know what to call that, so I'll just call it a re-intro. Boom. Verse. Pure. Cool. I think that's everything. Yeah, so that's like this kind of like the entire song basically. So it's intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, tempo change, bridge, solo, double chorus, out. Cool, and that takes it to, what is that, like close to 4 minutes. Awesome. So yeah, that's kind of how I go through just kind of putting together like a rough arrangement of a bunch of different riff ideas I have. I just kind of will go through, listen how they all sound together, and kind of get a roadmap of what I want to do. So this is my process for taking a bunch of riff ideas I pull from phone recordings and stuff and kind of putting it into like a general arrangement, you know, like a roadmap for me to follow when I'm working on the song. I don't know if every song is so different. Sometimes this is what I do, sometimes I do other things, but this seems to be the thing I gravitate towards the most as far as like figuring out what I want to do. That way I have like some sort of game plan when I'm recording. You know, it's better just to kind of have something there instead of just, you know, going off the cuff. Sometimes it's cool to go off the cuff too. I like that as well, but this seems to work for me more times than not. So in the next video, I'm gonna go through and start getting some drums in there, because me personally, I like tracking to drums as opposed to a click. I feel like I can groove with it a little bit more. So in the next video, we're gonna go ahead here and program some drums.